In tonight's episode,
I wish I could tell you what happens next. Good evening. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you today to Bethlehem Catholic Academic Achievement Awards ceremony. We have the top scholars from the sophomore, junior, and senior classes here with us tonight. They're being honored for their commitment to their studies, their hard work, determination, and scholastic aptitude. On behalf of Mr. Schultz, Mr. Wild, our Board of Directors, Vice President, Mr. Juliana, and the entire Becker High faculty and staff, we congratulate you. I cannot even begin to describe the honor it is for us to be here today in the presence of such amazing students and their families who have fostered their love of learning and celebrated their accomplishments. Knowing that you attend one of the most academically rigorous schools in the area, you should recognize that achieving at the high level that you do is even incredibly special and impressive. High academic success and the ability of our students to be well-rounded individuals is the reason that so many parents make the sacrifices they do to send their children to Becker High. Parents, thank you for your commitment to Becker High and to Catholic education. We are proud to be partners with you on this journey and congratulate you too for this tremendous student honor.
I want to take this moment just to echo Mrs. Denofa's congratulations to all of our top scholars here. It is quite an honor being here, and I know it's a little strange from years past. Normally there's a dinner here. I don't know about you, but that makes me sad that there's not dinner here tonight. But we can gather together nonetheless to pray for and honor these young men and women who have put so much effort forward in achieving grades, not only here, but then also just being great role models, great citizens, and great ambassadors to Bethlehem Catholic High School. I was asked to give a little reflection today, and I want to reflect a bit on our school's motto, Fides et Scientia, faith and knowledge. There's a common claim out there that these two ideas are somehow opposed to each other. Of course, we know this isn't the case, and I think the attitude is summarized so beautifully by Pope St. John Paul II, who described faith and reason as two wings upon which the human spirit rises to the contemplation of truth. And after all, isn't that what education is about? Searching after the truth so that we can be formed in the truth, to know what is true, what is good, what is beautiful, and conform our entire lives to that mindset. Truth cannot contradict truth. So there can be no contradiction between what we learn by faith and what we learn through our studies. Because our studies ultimately become for us a way to grow in our love for God. After all, we're very proud of the accomplishment you've all shown in your time here at Bethlehem Catholic. But we also encourage you tonight to let that light of Christ shine through you. That through your words, through your actions, we may continue to see your good works and to continue to give glory to our Heavenly Father. Congratulations, and God bless you all.
I'd now like to welcome to the podium our speaker for the evening, who is a Bethlehem Catholic graduate and our Board of Directors Vice President, Mr. Joseph Juliana.
Thank you, Ms. Nova. Just would, on behalf of the Board of Trustees of this very fine institution, I would like to extend my heartiest congratulations to all of these all of you who have attained such a high honor, and you'll be recognized today. Most of all, I would like to echo what Mrs. DeNova said about thanking you, the parents, because I know from personal experience, my 6 brothers and 1 sister, all graduated from Bethlehem Catholic High School. I know the personal sacrifice it takes for all of you to, 1, afford education, to spend the extra time that it takes being involved in a Catholic school, and you should all be very highly congratulated for that, because it is something which is a sacrifice that will pay off great in the future for all of you. So I want to thank you for doing that, because in this time, it's very easy for you to send your child to the free school down the street that you pay for in your taxes. It's very difficult for you, though, to make that sacrifice to have your child go to school here at Bethlehem Catholic. So we thank you very much for that. Thank you, and again, congratulations.
Good evening. The Academic Achievement Awards, also known as the Top Scholars Awards, are presented annually to those students who have earned the highest GPAs for each grade level based upon grades calculated at the end of the previous academic school year. The following students are examples of hard work, determination, and commitment to their studies. It gives me great pleasure to announce the most academically distinguished students in our building. At this time, I will call the top scholars to the stage for each grade in alphabetical order. For the sophomores, class of 2023, Emily Allange. Sydney Bennett. Diana Grover. Caroline Guman.
Here we go.
Backup light.
I wish I could tell you what happens next.
Hey, just a few more.
Backup generator.
The lights are on in the hallway.
Cara Magliacetti.
2020, so why not? So, when I was a kid, cartoons were on TV on Saturday mornings. Scooby-Doo, the Smurfs, and the Super Friends were must-see shows for me. I also faithfully watched 2 Hanna-Barbera shows back-to-back. I'm not sure why, but the Flintstones, a cartoon set in the Stone Age, but with people, was followed by the Jetsons, a futuristic cartoon set in space, or maybe just above the clouds, I'm not sure. Of the 2, though, the Jetsons were by far my favorite. The Flintstones had a lot of present-day references and parodied famous TV shows from the 60s, which was lost on me and probably others my age. But the Jetsons, they were original. The Jetsons' everyday life was made so much more convenient because of original technology and innovations that had never been seen or had not yet been developed. I clearly remember the Jetsons pressing a button to make TV appear, to create a custom selected meal, and to do their hair in merely seconds. There was a treadmill to walk the dog, and although they generally traveled in small spaceships, they also used a type of hoverboard. The sidewalks moved, as we commonly see in airports, and security cameras allowed George Jetson's boss to know exactly when George was sleeping on the job. Even with all of these novel inventions scattered throughout the show, the most memorable piece of technology was the use of video chat. With one click of a button, Jane Jetson could talk with her mother, Judy Jetson could talk with her friends, and believe it or not, Elroy Jetson could be examined by his family doctor when he was not feeling well. My young eyes probably believed at the time that was exactly how the future would look. And as I got older, I didn't really think much as the exact technology that was featured on the Jetsons was appearing before our eyes. Cell phones, smartphones, Skype, etc. But here we are in 2020, and many, if not most, of the far-fetched ideas that were shown on the Jetsons are realities for us today. The far-fetched ideas presented on the Jetsons many decades ago that are now realities were the inspiration of great minds and ambitious individuals, exactly like those you being honored tonight. Your ability to adapt and to continue to be unbelievably successful during these times will assist you throughout your lives. You have made us all very proud of you, and we will continue to pray for you as you move further along your intended paths. You embody what Bethlehem Catholic strives to represent. In reflecting on the Jetsons, I intend to hold a place in the future of our wall of distinguished graduates for any of you who was able to develop the one other important piece of technology that was a commonality on the Jetsons. You see, I think you will help every family in the atmosphere if you could create a true Rosie the Robot. And I think that this could be a win-win. Parents get a clean and perfectly run house, and kids just need to tell Rosie which chores to do. See? Win-win. Finally, many of you know that I usually include song lyrics in my top scholar speeches, but not today. Mostly because the Jetsons theme song leaves a little bit to be desired. Instead, this year, I close with a quote. Walt Disney once said, "All the adversity I've had in my life, my trouble, my obstacles, have strengthened me. You may not realize when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you." Congratulations to our top scholars and to you, their families. May God bless you.